Meanwhile, stakeholders in the education sector have called for the integration of digital skills and drug abuse prevention tips into Nigeria's secondary education curriculum as a way of curtailing the menace of drug and substance abuse. The call was made at a 3-day workshop organized by the Speak Out Africa initiative on Wednesday in Abuja. Clavis Gloriata has the details.
Substance abuse is a major public health concern that affects individuals, families, and communities worldwide. Substance abuse, which includes the misuse of alcohol, tobacco, and illicit drugs, has no doubt severe consequences on individuals and society as a whole. It contributes to various health problems such as liver disease, cardiovascular disorders, mental health issues, and loss of lives. According to the UN Office on Drugs and Crime World Drug Report 2024, 292 million people worldwide used drugs in 2022, which is a 20% increase over the past decade. It is a similar situation in Nigeria, where its use cuts across all ages, ethnicity, and social class. As conversations around combating substance abuse in Nigeria continue to gain traction, relevant stakeholders have converged on this hall for a 3-day workshop to brainstorm and map out strategies geared towards rewriting the narrative that has gradually eaten deep into the universal basic education systems.
The program here is integration of drug abuse prevention and digital skills education into the Nigeria secondary school curriculum. And today we're having a very key component of this program, which is a workshop. And all the stakeholders are here, the UBEC, the who is who in education sector. Then we have very, very, very important civil society organizations that works around education and youth and drugs from across 12 states, which are the beneficiary states in this: the Enugu, the Abia, the Taraba, the Bauchi, the Benue, the Plateau, the Osun, the Ondo, the Delta, and the Edo. They are all gathered here, as you can see them. And what are we doing? We also have 12 selected teachers from all these states I've just mentioned, from different schools, and these schools were carefully selected so that the stakeholders can come to discuss how we can be able to develop and review a model. What we are doing is to develop a model, life skill drug prevention model and digital skill education model, a model that will be used in Nigeria secondary schools to be able to do two things. One is to prevent drug abuse among our very, very loving students from, GS1 to SS3, as well as digital skill education.
We are looking at, getting a proposal draft from this dialogue, and then we will have to replicate this particular, program down to state levels, because we want to also carry along teachers at the state levels and then other CSOs at the state levels.
Stakeholders are optimistic that the integration of digital skills and drug abuse prevention into Nigeria's secondary education curriculum will be a step in the right direction to restructuring the nation's educational sector.
According to the initiator, that they want to develop teaching modules that can carry out these specific objectives. One, to develop the digital skills of any child, and two, to prevent drug abuse in the society, is a highly welcome initiative. And that is why developing a modules on these two areas of life will, in no small measure, contribute to the advancement of technology and also to the well-being and peace association of the society.
So we have this drug education infused in secondary school curriculum before now, and we've been pushing for the review so that because drug is an emerging issue, it needs constant review. So if we have the push from all stakeholders, both the government, from non-governmental organizations, CSO, if we all put hands together to push for this, then we can achieve what we want for our country to make it a drug-free country.
Digital skill is increasingly becoming important in this 21st century that we cannot do without it. One, we are thinking that proper integration of digital skills and drug abuse prevention is going to produce a lot of impact, a lot of outcome, not only even in secondary school, but even as we progress to the tertiary institutions. Because one, digital skill acquisition will help to redirect the attention of the students to, proper engagement in things that will be of value, not only to them, but also to the society.
It is expected that the outcome of the workshop will produce an action plan and template for the fight against drug and substance abuse in secondary schools across the country. Gloria Atta, reporting for Clearview News.